The former Clark County Sheriff will not serve any jail time for lying to investigators about hiring a prostitute. Danny Rodden was sentenced today to 2 years probation and will pay a $4,000 fine. WLKY's Mark Vanderhoff was in the courtroom. He's live outside the federal courthouse in New Albany tonight. Mark?
Rick, more than 50 people packed into a courtroom in support of Daniel N. Rodden, whom everyone knows as Danny. The 60-year-old gave a tearful apology to the judge, asking her for, quote, forgiveness and compassion.
It's obviously one where somebody's been in public service for 20 plus years. During the time they're in public service, they generate a lot of goodwill, and so I think there were some people who are supporting him in this case.
Former Clark County Sheriff Danny Rodden pleaded guilty to 2 counts of making false statements. In exchange, federal prosecutors agreed to drop 5 other counts. They were also forced to drop a charge of counseling destruction of evidence, which carried prison time.
I thought, given the entire conduct, including the tampering with evidence, a prison sentence was warranted, but the Supreme Court made their decision.
In October, Rodden agreed to plead guilty to counseling destruction of evidence, but in February, a U.S. Supreme Court decision involving a separate case changed what could be considered evidence. Prosecutors had to write a new plea deal. Federal prosecutor Bradley Blackington was disappointed by the ruling.
Those are the cards we're dealt.
Rodden was accused of telling a prostitute to destroy a uniform and badge he gave her. He initially lied to investigators about that and paying the prostitute for sex. Neither he nor his attorneys spoke to reporters as they left court.
I think it sends a message out to the community and to the law enforcement community that sheriffs and people in public positions are supposed to be protecting the community from prostitutes instead of patronizing prostitutes.
Now, according to court records, 129 people wrote letters to the judge supporting Rodden and asking for leniency. The judge noted that Rodden's wife was not among them. She wasn't present in the courtroom either. Live at the federal courthouse in New Albany, Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.
All right, thank you, Mark. Now, Danny Rodden was elected sheriff of Clark County in 2007. He retired in October, just before signing his first plea deal. That makes him eligible to draw his pension despite his conviction.